Hiya. Top of the day to you all out there. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. This is INI TV. We are global and social commentators. We just want to let you know the title of this video is Vote Labour. Vote Labour from top to bottom. Vote Labour from top to bottom. That's the title. Vote Labour from top to bottom. I say happy weekend to you all. This is INI TV. We are all aware of what is happening in Nigeria. Why Peter Obi is busy fighting in court. He has a chance of winning the court battle. I repeat, Peter Obi has a chance of winning the court battle. Meanwhile, we are asking all Nigerians to please vote Labour from top to bottom. This is why. If INEC have refused to let us govern from the top, then we should have a plan B. And what's the plan B? To start governing from the bottom. You are all aware that tomorrow was supposed to be the governorship and the House of Assembly. Good enough, it was postponed by INEC. We don't know why they have postponed it. We don't know what plan they have, but we are calling on all Nigerians. Vote Labour from top to bottom. Why is it good to vote Labour from top to bottom? If we have obedience, if you have Labour members, if we have governors, if we have chairmen, House of Assembly members that are Labour, they will do a great deal to protect our vote even more. They will do a great deal to protect our vote even more. That is why we are calling on all. Vote Labour from top to bottom. I read yesterday that about 40 Labour Party members are now in the House of Assembly. It's true, they are few, but at least we, the common citizen, will have somebody there to speak in the interest of the common man. There was even the saying that a very well-learned Okada rider is also one of those that have gotten to the National Assembly through the Labour Party. So these and many more are ways, because there's one thing most people don't know. We all have agreed that APC and PDP are not for the interest of the common man. And the only way to push them out is to do it systematically, step by step, because they are going to resist. They are going to resist. You think it's easy? PDP that has been there for over 16 years, you think it's easy to just push them away? APC that has been there, same time, you think it's easy to just push them away? No. They are going to fight back, and they are going to fight back strong. Why? Because the presidency is backing them. The president has come out and said that Tinubu must be sworn in That was the word he said. Must dethrone him. He did not even say, let's look into the grievances first. A lot of people have complained. A lot of people, social, cultural group, ONGs, they've complained that the election was not free and fair. We don't know if, probably, if they do a recount, what will happen. But we would have loved a situation where it was transparent. Even if at the end of the day, Obi lost, everybody will go home happy. But the way INEC explained Ankin Parking now, the court has given them that they should bring their beavers for scrutiny, for searching, and they are up to on Friday when the chairman of Labour did a press conference, Comrade Julius. He said INEC have not allowed them to go and check their beavers. So why is INEC hiding this information? If the information is the authentic, the truth, you shouldn't. You've counted those that voted. And if you're sure, you don't even have to hide it. You should make it public to the world so that people will know. But because you are fully aware that there are disparities in virtually all the states, even in Lagos State, it was even the PDP that says that Labour got more than what it was assigned. So it's very important that we should know all this. The reason why people are doubtful, are skeptical, is because INEC was not transparent. So if INEC could make a law and also breach its own law, then it's clear that we cannot trust INEC. And that's why we are calling on all. Come next Saturday, 19th, let's vote for Labour from top to bottom. Obi has gone to Delta State, Agbo, precisely. He has also gone to Benin, and probably tomorrow he will be visiting some other states. So we are calling on all those who are for this political revolution. Peter Obi has said that nobody should go to the streets because the life of every Nigerian is very important. And apart from that, there's alternative, which he believes so much, and that's the courts. Peter Obi said he believes so much in the judiciary. I would not oppose him, but I, for one, it's not as if I don't believe in the system. It's the people that operate the system. Imagine a professor that earns probably $1 million a year, and somebody has told him, just change these numbers. I will be giving you $5,000. What do you think the professor would do? Every man has a price. And so we are calling on all. On Saturday, let's vote Labour from top to bottom. If we cannot get good governance from the top, from the presidency, I believe there's still hope, but let's go on plan B. Get the presidency from the bottom, from the governors, from the House of our Assembly. That's one of the way we can try as much as possible to begin to push these people out little by little. So if it's the first time you're coming across this channel, this is INI TV. We are global and social commentator. And we'll ask all of you to please share this message. Let it go round until it gets to the hands of those in Labour Party. Let's share this message. Yeah, somebody has agreed with me that it's a good point that we should vote Labour from top to bottom. That is, it's simple logic. If you have a box that contains 11 oranges and the box can only take 11, the box can only take 100 oranges. So what do you do? By the time you start pushing good oranges in, the bad oranges are beginning to be pushed out. So that is why it's important that we push men who have the interest of Nigeria at heart. People who are passionate about this country. I listened to Dick Chukwumereje speak and I was moved with tears. It's like a poem. INEC rape Nigeria. He thought about how he went, how he stood for 24 hours on the line, how he voted his hope. And at the end of the day, his hope, his vote was stolen. So remember, we just have to push these people out systematically, step by step. What Spanish will say, poco a poco, paso a paso. So for those, our regular contributors, will say thank you for being part of this great channel. Remember, we love you, but God love you most. And we will join you when we make the next video. Until then, we'll say, chooks, adios, au revoir, hasta la vista. All new Nigeria is possible. That is from Johnny. Thank you, bro. Nigeria is possible. A new Nigeria is possible. This is a political revolution. We don't need to take gun and fight. We just need to keep sending out these messages. Keep sending out these messages of hope, of love, of empathy for one's country. I'll tell you a story. Somebody wrote me and said, why are you so head-bent on this issue about Nigeria? How does it concern you? Even if I am miles and miles away from Nigeria, but that nostalgia attitude, that nostalgia feeling that you want to come back home to a land where you will have at least peace of mind. Somebody was saying the other day, if you arrive in Nigeria, the bad road alone is enough to tell you we have no government. The people, if you want electricity, you have to buy your own gen. If you want water, you have to dig your own borehole. If you want protection, you have to get your own security network or pay somebody. If you want health, you have to buy. Just tell me what you get from your government. Tell me what you get from your government. Nothing. And at the end of the day, you are expected to pay tax. At the end of the day, you are expected to pay tax. So why would we say we have a government? What is the primarily function of a government? The first is welfare of the people, then to protect life and security. Welfare, if we say, okay, let's break welfare down to the three basic things in life: food, clothes, and shelter. How many government housing estates do we have? I remember when I was growing up, we used to have low-cost housing estate built by the government and later sold very cheaply. That was in the 70s or 80s. But now, you see, if you visit some states, the impression you get that this state is at war. And that's the truth. Most of the states in Nigeria are at war. Not the physical war, but the emotion, psychological war of the individual. Do you know that when Peter Obi, I want to say when he did not win, because the case is still in court, somebody in Plateau State, a young man, committed suicide. It's in the news. Because to him, Peter Obi was the only hope. Was the man who speak to his problem. So that was why the guy took his life. I'm not encouraging anybody to commit suicide, because I believe when there is life, there is hope. Once there is life, there is hope. So that is why we'll ask you to please vote Labour from top to bottom. Remember, we'll catch you when we make the next video. Until then, we'll say ciao, bye-bye, bye-bye.